with the way that foundries are automating today with high pressure lines, they're using a lot more compressed air than earlier. But do they really understand the true cost of that compressed air that they are using? So 12 years ago, a company based in Ahmedabad came up with a revolutionary technology that is allowing foundries today to just pay back their compressor in only 1 year, just in the difference of savings between their brand and any other established MNC compressor brand. And that's what we're here to learn about on today's podcast with Venus Compressors. We are sitting here with Mr. Prakashji from Venus Compressors in Ahmedabad to tell us exactly how you can pay for your compressor back in just 1 year period, and from the second year start making money out of it. So I think that's the main USP, right?
Yes.
So Prakashji, welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right. Tell us a little bit about Venus Compressors and what the main USP is about the compressor that you make.
See, for all the industries like foundries, now automation is compulsory to increase the production capacity and everything. And compressors is a core utility for all the industries.
Right.
It is the highest power consuming into the utility,
right,
where there is a possibility of savings.
So you're saying compressors consume the most power?
Yes, compressor consumes the more power.
Okay.
And where we are giving the technology which can save more than 30% compared to a conventional method of your compressor system.
Right. So you definitely probably must be using some better technology that you've developed, and I think that's mainly what we are trying to go over today. So today you've done how many installations roughly?
Our installation is more than 14,000 installation pan India.
14,000 installations.
Yes.
Pan India, and I think this is hardly about in 12 years.
In 12 years.
In 12 years time.
12 years.
So you've done a lot of installations. Clearly.
Our main goal is to give the technology which saves the power for the industries. And that is advancement of the technology. First of all, we launched permanent magnet motors into the compressor system, which is the nearly 20-25% saving compared to induction motor compressors.
Okay.
Secondly, last 5 years, we developed another technology that is called a two-stage screw compressors, which is saving 30-50% power saving compared to a conventional compressors. So it is very important to adopt the technology and get more savings in the compressor system.
Right. Right. Okay, so tell me today, how has the demand for compressed air increased in recent times from foundries? Like, what are you seeing? Are you seeing an increase in demand, and what is driving that demand in foundries?
See, in all the industries, everybody want to increase the production capacity. To increase the production, the automation is must.
Correct.
Like nowadays, high pressure lines is introduced, which is in a very good cost. High pressure line can increase the production capacity. The same way the automation is required. And automation is on the compressor system. So the demand has increased tremendously.
Correct. So you're saying basically where there is more automation, compressed air is going to be, is going to be in demand.
Yes.
Right? Mainly. All right. When you were talking to me earlier, this is also your USP. Like,
yes.
You directly say, okay, I'm shipping the machine to you. You use it for XYZ period. When you're happy with the savings, when you're actually realizing the savings, then you pay it back to me, and then we'll talk about going ahead.
See, why we are doing a different things. Like in all the industries, nobody gives a demo of the machines. Basically, this is a big machines, capital machines. But customer has to believe on our words. But when you put our machines in their factories,
correct,
they will get the exact data what they want to see.
Correct.
And that is practically visible. Correct. It is not only theoretical. It is practically visible. So they accept it, and I think the acceptances become faster once it is done in their factory.
Because it's proven.
It is proven.
Right.
It is proven.
And especially to do this in an area where, capital investments are something where you pay in advance completely, all against pro forma, all against dispatch. You are taking a different approach. You're dispatching the machine and you're saying use it and look at the savings and then pay me back. So that has to, give you a very, very different sense of confidence in your product.
See, because we know the technology, what we are giving, 101% is going to save. But that has to be proven to the customer. See, once customer is really proven, when the client is really proven with the technology, with the power saving, he is going to refer another 10 customers. So that is a plus point when we giving a one simple trial that can build our bigger sale.
Correct.
So my aim is that our technology, whatever the advanced technology is there, that must reach to every industries, even to the smaller to the bigger,
Right.
and which is not happening with the multinationals.
So since we are on to the topic, you said you were working with Atlas Copco earlier, right? You're saying today's multinationals, not to take any names, but what is the reason that the technology that you have developed, you said the double stage,
Two stage.
why is that not filtering to the Indian foundries? Like, why are they not able to take benefit of this, and why are you having to pioneer that technology from 2011? You're saying you've been replacing these machines, right? Why are the MNCs not taking up this technology?
So the reason is very clear, because see, they are all multinational. They don't want India to grow, basically, what I think.
Right.
Because if they will give the technology to India, India will be very soon on the different level.
A superpower.
So they don't want to grow with the technology. So that is why they are putting lacking in the technology.
Correct.
All the multinationals not bringing the technology until unless it is absolute in their countries.
Right.
And we are doing a different way. We are buying a technology which is the latest, which is the power saving, and we are developing in India, then implementing into the Indian industries.
Correct. Especially, you also told me, I asked you, I mean, this is completely not scripted, but I asked you, why aren't you increasing the price of a machine? Especially because you have such a good, clear ROI in almost 1 year and sometimes 8 months. I think you told me that 8 months.
In China, still we got ROI in 8 months.
8 months. So the reason that you're not increasing the machine, I mean, why don't you tell us, why aren't you increasing the prices since you have a very clear ROI?
We have a different mind concept for the company, basically. This technology has to reach to everyone. Once if I'll increase the price, on the very higher side, only limited people can use this technology's benefit.
Correct.
But why we cannot increase the saving part to other industries also? That is my aim, basically.
Right. I think that's a very noble deed that you're doing. So I'd like to congratulate you on that.
Thank you.
So, I mean, just a little more on the Foundry side. I asked you earlier, give me a few examples of foundries that you've actually helped, probably very large established foundries that you started working with in the last 12 years.
5 years back, we visited Cast and Blower. Cast and Blower is Rajkot's biggest foundry.
Right.
And they were using another brand compressors. And compressors, more than 16, 17 compressors were there.
16, 17 compressors?
Yes.
Okay.
And we committed them, if there is a savings, then you have to pay us. We supplied them first machine of 12 rupees. Without taking any money, we supplied them.
Again, your same.
Yes, the same thing. And after proving, after a month, till now, they have bought already 7 machines from us.
Okay. So they're replacing all their earlier compressors one by one.
For the new expansion, they are buying from us only.
Correct.
Because ultimately, power is a cost for a company, any company.
Correct.
So they want to reduce.
Right. Any more examples?
Star pipes, plasma alloy, so many, like in Padmavati Casting.
Correct.
Crescent Foundry in Kolkata.
Right. So how many foundries are you working with on, like how many machines are running in foundries?
Nearly 700 to 800 machines
foundries.
In foundries. Yes.
So you have right now 700 compressors running in foundries today.
Correct.
In India only?
In India only.
Okay. That's amazing. Really good. All right. So since I want to go into energy costs now a little bit, because I think the main USP of Venus compressors is energy saving, right? As you mentioned. So I think you have a calculation.
Yes.
Right. So you have this special calculation that you're going to go over about the savings potentials for Venus compressors, right?
See, I'll give you one example. Like in a high pressure line, generally one line, high pressure casting line, nearly 400 CFM is required.
Okay.
And 400 CFM, if you go buy a normal machine, normal compressor with the star delta panel with induction motor, that power consumption per CFM will come nearly 0.18 kilowatt.
0.18 kilowatt.
Yes.
Okay.
Per CFM. So it is nearly, if I'll say exactly what is the data,
right,
72 kilowatt per hour. The exact consumption will be 72 kilowatt per hour.
Right.
And if somebody is installing our two-stage compressors, and that power consumption will be 53 kilowatts per hour, So nearly 19 kilowatt or 18.6 kilowatt per hour
Is your
will be
saving?
savings
Okay.
per hour. And if I'll convert it into the 24 hours running and 24 days a month.
And you can guarantee this saving for across any brand?
we can give any brand against any
against
brand.
any brand.
Yes.
Okay.
So nearly 10,584 units per month is a saving. If we'll convert it into the power cost, nearly 8 rupees or 9 rupees if you are calculating power cost, nearly 84,000 is a monthly saving.
And this is like per high pressure line?
For high pressure, and this is straight away saving with comparison to the installation.
Okay.
If I'll see the connecting load of normal machine and my permanent magnet machine, the installation, immediately you will find there is a savings from the day one.
And how much would this compressor cost roughly?
See, it depends upon the size to size.
Right, but you're assuring a 1 year payback?
Yeah,
in all cases?
Yes, in any cases.
All cases. Amazing. So basically, if I'm running a high pressure line foundry and maybe I have 2 high pressure lines, you're saying essentially I can save almost 2 lakhs a month.
2 lakhs a month.
With on each, on my foundry, just by replacing my compressors.
By replacing your compressors.
Okay, and that's only the difference between your brand and an original any MNC brand.
Any MNC brand.
Take. Amazing.
Because this is a technology. So it's a pure technology.
Right. All right. So I just want to ask you, since you mentioned that this technology is something that you mainly innovated in your earlier days in 2011 and 2012, why hasn't this technology of compressors, your two-stage technology, filtered down onto MNCs? Like, why aren't MNCs using this technology?
See, once I visited US and China, both the places, I saw there is an advancement of technology in compressors.
Okay.
And I saw permanent magnet motors. I saw two-stage compressors. Where in India there was no availability of this technology.
This was what year?
2011, 12.
2011, 12. That's roughly when you started Venus. Okay.
Yes. So in that period, I found we are lacking with the technology. So I started buying a technology instead of. See, we have not done a tie-up with any multinational. The reason was, whenever you tie up with the multinational, they will try to command. After you have a foundation done into the India, they start to commanding everything.
Margins, prices.
Yes, not margin prices. Second thing, they are not giving technology easily.
Okay.
Like nowadays, IoT is available everywhere.
Right.
No company from the compressors are integrated IoT.
Yeah,
we are the first company to integrate IoT.
You have actually a lot of IoT integrations, which we'll get into later on.
Yes.
But just to finish up on this point, so you said you visited China and America in 2011. You found this technology, you brought it here.
Yes.
And you're claiming that foreign brands are not bringing this technology to India. Is
no,
that
now they have started because we created a competition. We created awareness. We created awareness to the industries that this technology is available.
Okay.
So people started demanding. Industrial people started demanding, if Venus is giving, why you cannot give?
Right.
So they have started permanent magnet. Now two-stage still not started, but permanent magnets, few companies started.
Amazing. So we have an Indian manufacturer that is forcing global MNCs to upgrade the technology for Indian foundries. I mean, I think that's a really, really amazing story. So
thank you.
So thank you so much for your contribution. So anyway, moving forward, talk a little bit about this use case that you had. I mean, everybody knows Mr. Saibal Sen, our chairman for the Western region for IF. So you had a very nice story about his plant. So talk a little bit about that.
Really very good, interesting story. Right. When I met him in the WestCon, I was a speaker about the compressor system technology and what is upgradation things. So I told them, let me visit your factory and see what could be the possibilities of saving.
This was in November, I believe, last year.
Yes, November. Right. They told they recently bought a Atlas Copco compressor and it's a brand new, it's a very good brand. I said, okay, I am not telling you anything.
Right.
Just let me see what is there and what are the possibilities where we can save. So they allowed me to visit. I visited their factory. I saw there is a possibility of 30 to 40% saving with the Atlas Copco compressor.
Okay.
When replacing the Atlas Copco compressor.
Right.
So we given the data sheet, we made a data sheet, prepared the data sheet. We put an energy meter on their compressor for 1 month.
Okay.
And after a month, the same capacity compressor we supplied for the trial purpose. We assured them, you run our compressor for 1 month, the same 1 month, 30 days. You see what is the difference in power consumption with their own plant consumption. Right. It is not theoretical, it is actual, practically connected to their
Observed.
plant.
Actually
Yes.
observed. Yeah.
Yes. So they found it has came to 52% of savings. So they were also surprised and they immediately replaced the compressor.
Okay, even though it was a new one.
It was a new one.
Amazing.
It was a very new one.
So I think these type of use cases are very common that you mentioned. You always ship a machine first to a client. You tell them, okay, see the actual savings, then come back to me, and then we'll actually sit and finalize. So you're actually very confident in your product. So that's really nice to see.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice. So now say there are a lot of foundries who want to maybe track their savings. They want to work with Venus compressors. They have a compressor right now. They've never taken the time to actually go and see what is the cost of their compressed air that they're using, because it's something like, as you mentioned, a utility. So how do they get started on their process, measuring that the cost of their air?
See, there are two things. Either they can measure by themselves. We will guide them how to measure the things, how to measure the data.
Right.
First of all, either the first step is that they have to put the energy meter on their compressors.
Okay.
So that they can analyze per day what is the power consumption. And we have one data sheet. Once they fill the data sheet, we will also can give them what could be the savings by replacing the compressor.
Okay. So, and for this audit, do you have to go there physically, or can it be done remote?
Both the things can be done.
Because say if there are some foundries that are interested in tracking their energy saving first.
See, in India, pan India, we have all places, major our team is there, available there.
Right.
So it can be possible personally also, and it could be possible with the data sheet also.
Okay. So can you offer like a free complimentary energy audit for any foundry that is interested in tracking?
Yes, we always, sometimes we do promotional offers.
Okay.
We do so many companies free audit.
Right. So PrakashJi is offering a free energy audit for any foundry specifically, because I mean we're the Foundry podcast. Yes. So any foundry that wishes to track the cost of their compressed air and actually see the savings potential in difference that maybe you're offering, it's possible. Probably they can reach out to you. I'll put a link below, and maybe you can follow that up. So that's really nice. But I think this is a really good step, because once you awareness is the first step to change.
Yes.
And I think
the main for us, the main thing is awareness to everyone.
Correct.
Technology has upgraded. Everyone should adopt, and they can start saving.
Correct.
Because ultimately, it is not a saving for the industries. It is an energy saving globally. What we have to do, everyone.
Right. And especially with compliances like CBAM also, that's going to impact you.
After a year or two, everybody has to reduce the carbon emission.
Right.
Everybody will be given the target to reduce the power savings or reduce the carbon emissions. So it has to be done.
Right. That's great. So since you're an expert on compressor technology, what are some few maintenance tricks that you can give foundries to maybe help keep the life of their machines better?
See, there is a one practice that is called a preventive maintenance. Second one is a breakdown.
Okay.
Generally, people start working after a breakdown.
Right.
So prevention, it is skipping due to lack of manpower, lack of logbook maintaining of records, everything. So what we have done, we have integrated IoT remote monitoring system, real-time monitoring system in our compressors. What is it is doing? It is giving you the alarms, notifications for the servicing also.
Okay.
Say if your filter time is over, it will give you notification and alarm.
Okay, so all this is actively monitored?
Yes, actively monitored. And the data is saved for 1 year in the server. So that can also increase the machine's capacity, first of all. Increase the life of the machine. When there is no breakdown, production capacity can increase.
Correct.
So preventive maintenance can be done with this remote monitoring system easily.
So I mean, what if somebody has a compressor that's 20 years old? Like how do they go through this process of maybe maintaining and scheduling
with the
downtime?
People,
it has to be done through man.
It is through the man.
Through man.
The man.
So this I think is another opportunity that you saw with your compressors, the ability to go into IoT and real-time data monitoring. I think you have a very good UI dashboard.
Yes.
Can I show some images of that UI?
Correct.
Right. UI, I mean, really shows you everything about your compressor. It shows you the consumption of power. It shows you when the maintenance is due.
Yes. Even the performance, even the breakdowns. If your machine is under breakdown, any tripping, they will give you the alarm and SMSs to your mobile.
Okay.
So that is again very easy to coordinate with the service team.
Right. Right, right.
Even our service team will get the same data, the same notification that some machine has had a breakdown. It has to be attended, and with the reason, what is the breakdown?
You told me recently that 70% of your sales comes from referrals.
Yes.
I think that has to scream good customer support. I think there's nothing.
See, we believe in what we make a good product. First time we have to do the marketing. Second time the product itself do the marketing.
Okay, that's a good thing.
That is our goal.
Right.
Basically, see, if you're buying a machine, if it is working good, what we committed, it is giving you the saving, you are going to refer.
Correct.
And that referral business is more than 74% with us.
Correct. Correct. Because I've also seen like the foundry industry is very supportive. If you have a really good product and it's installed in one foundry, foundrymen are actually very caring of their competitors. They also call up another fellow foundry person and they say, okay, I'm using so and so machine, it's giving me a good life. Why don't you try it out?
Yes.
So that's a very good ecosystem that I see, especially in the Indian foundry industry. I'm not sure abroad. So that also must be. I mean, what is your views on that? Is that happening?
Yes, it is happening.
Right. So I think
But
that is
not
how
only foundry, all the industries it is happening.
Okay.
Only few when there is a very big corporate companies are there. Otherwise, small or MSME companies, their referral is very good.
Okay.
Very good.
So if for example, by chance there is maybe a last minute call for maintenance or breakdown, what is your service availability like? Like how soon can you answer to last minute calls?
Maximum we want to close the whatever the calls are there or breakdowns are there within 24 hours.
Okay.
But majority we have team everywhere available where the compressors are installed. So we try to settle it within 1 hour or 2 hours.
That
on
quickly.
The phone calls also, we are guiding customer to how to reset and how to do the things.
Correct. And you also have that data to track, so you know beforehand what is happening with the compressor.
Second thing, our machines are totally differently designed. It is designed as per the Indian circumstances requirement.
Right. I was actually getting to that because everyone knows that foundries are a very harsh atmosphere.
See, when we started our business, now we started with the analyzing first what is the requirement of Indian industries. When we found the compressors was under breakdown earlier of different companies due to the wrong designs. Like in India, there is a harsh conditions. Harsh condition means it is high temperature, dusty atmosphere, and it is running 24/7. There is no preventive maintenance. So we started designing in the different way with the harsh condition. So we given more than 2000 industries, though 2000 compressors in ceramic, which is the worst industry in the world basically. It's a heavy dust, all the dust particles are very high, temperature is very high, machine does not have a rest time. So we designed for the ceramics first of all,
right,
where we got a very good success. Again we tried for the foundries. Foundry is the same ceramic, like heavy dust,
similar,
high temperatures because of the furnaces and everything. We believe our machines is particularly designed for Indian industries.
That's great. So even the robustness, I mean, of course, you had 12-13 years. The amount of referrals you had clearly shows that it's comfortable with foundries. That's good. And 750, I think you mentioned foundries you're dealing with currently. All right. I think what was the most challenging compressor that you've dispatched to a foundry up to date?
I remember one order was from the Star Pipes. We got an order of 1600 CFM. It was the first machine to develop in India from us, from our company.
Right.
And generally in all the multinational companies also, screw compressor has been manufactured only up to 1100 CFM, not bigger than that.
Okay. And
we developed a machine with the 1600 CFM with the 300 HPA, and which is running from last 3.5 years without any problem in Star Pipes Rajkot.
Amazing. What were some challenges associated with that, with developing such a large compressor, and what were the use cases that the foundry needed it for?
See, to design a compressor for the large, how much? Because it is when the pressure increases in the compressed air system, the temperature is also increasing. So designing of velocity of the oil, velocity of the air, cooling, calculation of the delta T, what is the heat loads. So that was a challenging in the initial stage. But what we have done, we have over-designed the machine so that it should not have any problem in 24 hours running.
Correct. Right. So what was the use case for a 1600 CFM machine? Like what was the reason they wanted such a big machine?
It's a big foundry. It's a very big unit.
Okay.
Only they are not having one machine. They are having 1100 CFM, another 4 machines of us.
Okay.
Same factory, same premises.
Okay.
And even they bought for their US plant, they bought 3 compressors from us.
Great. Amazing. So now you have Indian compressors also going abroad
Yes.
as part. That's really, really nice.
Yes.
Coming to patriotism, you mentioned you had a very nice, interesting project going on with BEE. So talk a little bit about that process and what your accomplishments on that side.
I remember in 2013-14, BEE called us for a pilot project which was been handed over by World Bank in the textile cluster for power savings. And no multinational was ready to give a free trial for 3 years. We took that challenge that we will give you the savings in the textile cluster, and we done it in textile Surat market, and we had been awarded number 1 in power saving by BEE.
Okay.
Because what we have given a specific power consumption committed, that has been achieved consistently for 3 years from the compressor.
Correct.
So that was the biggest achievement. Generally, efficiency deteriorate after some times over time. But in our compressor, it was the same for last 3 years, means next 3 years.
Correct. So it not only shows your efficiency, but also shows robustness and
Yes.
lengthy life or tenure of the machine.
Right, tenure of machines.
That's amazing. So I wish Venus Compressors all the best. Thank you so much for having the Foundry podcast here. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I think all the industries, not only Foundry, but Foundry is so much everywhere spread in the India.
Right.
The awareness of technology has not reached to everyone.
Correct.
It should, through you, I know
Right.
it will reach to everyone.
Right.
My aim is that technology should be adopted immediately by the industries, so that they will start saving, they will start increasing the production capacity.
Right. And thereby benefit the overall.
Yes,
foundry
overall
industry.
they will be benefited.
Correct.
See, ultimately, if they will be benefited, we will get the orders.
Correct.
The referral business works on the same cycle.
Right. I think before closing, it would be really unfair not to notice the lovely ambience that you have at the office. I'll try to show some pictures of the interior. Like as soon as we walked in, I told Shankar, this looks like a casino, man. But anyway, it's really cool and pleasant to the eye. So do you want to talk a little bit about designing this interior?
See, this is basically my dream company. So when I started designing the offices and a factory, when we took a plot, the aim was whenever we come to the office, it should be feel like home first, and should be relaxing and soothing. It should not be tiring. Basically, right. It should not feel like you are sitting in the hard atmosphere and you are not comfortable. The first step was the comfortableness and easiness with the eyes and your
correct
energy, positive energy.
Right.
So everything has been designed according to that, and color combination, everything has been selected with the, I can say, with a long vision.
Right.
Because white color, let's say white color is very good for all the auspicious things.
Correct.
So whenever you sit with the white color, you will feel very relaxed, and all pastel color has been used in the entire office.
We try and put some photos during the interview. Yeah. So thank you, PrakashJi, for inviting us. We had a lovely time coming to Ahmedabad, and I think we'll be coming here much more often.
Thank you.
So thank you also for participating at various Foundry exhibitions. I think we saw you at IAAFE, at IFX. We saw you at Westcon, of course. So you've really been participating with, and being very active in the industry, especially Foundry.
Yes.
So that's really nice, and you're bringing your savings to the entire to all Foundrymen. So I'd like to congratulate you, and thank you so much for being on the show. Yeah, thank you. So thank you so much to PrakashJi and the team here at Venus Compressors for allowing the Foundry podcast to come and film here and cover this groundbreaking revolutionary technology for Indian foundries. So if anybody here is using a lot of compressed air, Venus Compressors will do a free energy audit for you on your compressed air and maybe assess the amount of savings potential that you have at your foundry. So definitely do reach out to them through the links in the description, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Foundry podcast. Cheers. Thank you.